If we acknowledge that the majority of people that follow Islam believe in this sort of violent interpretation, in this anti-Semitic interpretation, right? How can we allow this to permeate into Western civilization and continue to call it the religion of peace?
Well, I don't call it a religion of peace.
You don't?
I don't.
So why do you
never.
think we do?
Because I don't know. It sounds nice.
But there has to be a better reason.
No.
Is it funded? Is it...
No, it's not funded. It just sounds nice. Obama says it.
Yeah.
That's it. He said it.
That's it.
There's no foundation for that whatsoever.
But how do we end it? So I told you the first time I learned about this was in a textbook in school. So my entire upbringing through the public school system, I was told to believe this, and that
Did you study in Saudi Arabia?
I didn't.
It sounds like you studied in Saudi
Just basic. Like I literally remember the book that I read in third grade, and them telling the story of the three kings. And it was basically just like a soft introduction to different religions. We would all celebrate, around Christmas and Hanukkah time, and we were supposed to get to know the various religions that were in the classroom. Very innocent, right? But what's incredible to me is that everything that you're telling me is new, right? So if you ask the average American to say, do you know this about the Quran? Do you know this about the Hadith? Am I saying that correct?
Correct.
About the Hadith, they don't. We're largely ignorant about it. And yet, the second anything happens that is extremist or anything that's radical, the first thing that comes out of the mouths of every single person is that it's a religion of peace. And there's almost this sadness, and not the same sadness and sympathy that is given to Christians.
No.
So why is
nowhere
that?
near. Largely because of the left and their agenda.
What is their agenda?
Their agenda is power. This is what it is. They don't care about any human being, any life. I have published a picture in my book of my uncle that was killed, burnt alive by ISIS.
Oh.
Why? Because...
Oh, I said, wow.
No, and why? Because the left funded ISIS. They did. And they've always done. The global movement of the leftists, the elite left, not only Hillary and Obama, the elite left have always been supportive of rebels to bring down governments and put their own socialist, globalist movements.
That is true. That is
Now,
100% true.
They want power.
Right.
And whenever something happens, the left and the extremists, and we have to speak about their unity, the left and the extremists unite to bring down characters. And whenever there's chaos, unfortunately, us conservatives and the center-right never really take advantage of chaos. Chaos can be used in a very clever way and can be misused. The left uses chaos to try and bring down Candace Owens.
Right.
What does she have to do with that? Well, because in New Zealand, somewhere right near Antarctica, someone went and killed people, and so she's responsible. What did she do? She criticized Mayor of London, not even in the same country.
It's bizarre.
If it wasn't the same in the UK, then we could say, perhaps we could look at this, but even then it would be ridiculous. But New Zealand? Have you even been to New Zealand?
Never been to New Zealand. Never been to New Zealand. Never been anywhere close to New Zealand.
Yeah, the left use chaos to bring down people.
I believe this.
Just like the Covington High School for
Right.
the children. Anything that happens, pick a target, unite against them, and try to bring them down.
Right, and you're right. Bringing up the Covington is a different example, but it's true. They look for chaos, they look for craziness. We talk about the Parkland shooting, right? Something that's so horrific and so terrible and a tragedy that's felt by everyone, and yet they point to law-abiding gun owners and the NRA. And in the confusion, right, in the chaos, in the chaotic moment of everything, because people are so emotional, they're looking for somewhere to plug their emotions and their hate in, people will go for it. I mean, I had people that were tweeting at me after this, "You have blood on your hands," in New Zealand, a place I've never been to, because I said that the mayor of London sucks, and I believe that. I stand by that statement.
He does. All the Muslims say that.